the acting, and all the acting and all the scripts were at top-notch level too. The fact that every aspect of the film came together at the top of its level.
It came together pretty well. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm glad that it happened.
And I also have mental health issues, so the topic, the plot was something that I relate to.
Except for my building.
Okay. I haven't looked at it from that direction, but
I was pretty upset about
it was an enjoyable movie. And having already seen Firefly, I was glad they did it because it kind of wrapped everything up.
Yeah.
Because Firefly just left you completely hanging. Like, I've loaned my DVD collection to a few people, and I'm going to tell you, it starts out a little cheesy in that they push the Western and space thing a little too far. But in under half a season, they go from like overdoing the Western and space thing to really leaving you wanting more, at which point it just stops right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. There is a miniseries in production.
That works.
Really?
Firefly.
They're continuing the story.
Apparently so.
Interesting.
Landlord's often done.
Joss Whedon, yep.
Well,
the whole
good.
place will be dark
Good.
now, except for
No, I heard that it did disappointingly in the box office, and it did kind of wrap up some loose ends. So I kind of viewed Serenity as sort of the
Completing it,
yes.
Well, Summer Glau already has another gig, so that could be different.
Well, but I mean, she's a female Terminator now on Fox, but. Well, you know, she isn't going to do that if they pay her. Of course she is.
I said, I don't care. I said, deadhead.
That character is so
I care less.
weird.
So when
Which one?
On the first,
Marvin comes up there,
Sarah Connor thing.
Yeah, her female Terminator character.
Yeah, at first she seemed like a person, and then as the show's progressing, she's
Getting more and more a robot, yeah.
And that just seems really off character.
Maybe they just hadn't gotten her metal feet under her, so to speak.
I don't think the show's gonna last just because it's
Maybe I've been.
with the writer's strike.
All members.
I've watched some of it, and I have to say I found the whole Okay, let me say I basically you can't follow the plot line. It's just like by the end of the first episode, just kind of like sends you way off continuity. And
Well, they did do a last week's, or I've been watching online, where he gets one of the Terminators. He loses his skin, and he has this professor put him in a blood bath, literal blood kind of concoction, and then he rose from that with all skin. And they try to explain that as how the Terminators get their skin through this concoction. From what I understand, but the show is all over the place.
Yeah, it kind of is. I'm sort of enjoying it, and I have to admit, as a guilty pleasure, I'm really looking forward to the new Knight Rider.
And interviewed.
Oh, for pity's sake!
Who's playing Michael Knight now?
There is no. The thing is, it's not a continuity reboot. It's a sequel.
Yeah, I want to hire a programmer, but that's what you're telling me.
A sequel to
It's
what?
a sequel to the original series.
Why?
I don't know. That's the way they wrote it.
Because the car didn't die, even if the Hoff did.
Yeah, no, seriously. Actually, supposedly David Hasselhoff is actually making a guest appearance in it as Michael Knight.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the whole deal is, but they've got a new Knight Rider, but the new guy is not Michael Knight.
You know,
David Hasselhoff is actually going to be in there as an older Michael
That
Knight.
show jumped the shark when Carr came on. Kit and Carr.
Well, yeah, Knight Rider. Well, Knight Rider was one big like flying over the shark and just like yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And it's not a continuity reboot. It's not a remake. It's a sequel. In that it takes place 20 years after the events in the original Knight Rider TV series.
And the car looks awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fantastic.
So theoretically,
it's an upgrade.
So theoretically, this might actually be like the original kit uploaded into a new body, the consciousness of the original kit.
Well, it don't have the guy on
Baywatch, David Hasselhoff.
Well, no, the guy that did the voice, Mr. Feeney on.
No, they've got a completely different voice, which
what's his name?
I'm not terribly surprised
He
at.
played Mr. Feeney on that show. Not Saved by the Bell, but
Now,
what was the other one?
what were you saying about the?
Yeah, I know it's a completely different voice.
The Terminator's skin.
It's they try to explain it by one of the Terminators. He became just his exoskeleton or endo or whatever the hell.
I think it's endo.
He wrote this chemical thingamajig for this doctor to make this kind of blood bath blood in the bathtub.
Uh-huh.
The skeleton gets in the bathtub,
And
then
and
it
it
rises
grows
up
skin,
as a
yeah.
skinny mucus without eyeballs.
Uh-huh.
And he takes the eyeballs. I don't know how he saw it to take the eyeballs from the guy who helped out with the formula, but that's
Was it an effect similar to this one? Was it
Not
anything like
quite.
that? No.
If you change
See-
the flesh tone, it would. Nah, it's not green.
No, not just not the same.
Am I green?
I just know Fox on
Am I
Demand.
green?
Well, I guess they're putting in the whole creepy parts borrowing element into the Terminator just to be able to pad
I
the
saw
story.
James Cameron. His name was in the credits, but I didn't really quite catch.
Turning into
Maybe it's
sci-fi.
Probably they
Based on
probably
character.
just
Sci-fi.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure
They
he
got
has
those.
got nothing to do with this, but
No.
he came up with it. He did the first 2 movies, so I'm sure they're
Let me
throwing
put
him
a
some
plea
credit.
out
in the
there.
Well, at
credits
least for
just for
Arnold.
you to
Okay,
find
wait a minute.
something.
We're having a
Arnold
plea.
free.
Wait a minute. We're getting
Arnold.
What, you know,
Arnold.
I think I
if
think
they
I can
get
do this without it being a
Bring
call to
Arnold
action.
in on this would be the entire
Let me think about how to
budget
word
of the
this.
entire series for a season, I'm sure.
Randy's pleading.
I'm going to do this without making it a call to action. So
Okay,
how can we
you
do
gotta
this?
Plead.
I'm going to plead.
Plead. Oh, please.
I need a computer programmer that knows PHP, JavaScript, HTML,
Okay, hang on.
MySQL.
Flash. I know Flash.
Hang on.
I could use a Flash person, but not right now. MySQL, cPanel. They need to know data servers, Linux servers running CentOS. Don't run Fedora Core anymore. I run CentOS now. So, yeah.
I haven't heard of
All
CentOS.
that.
Is that a Linux flavor?
Yeah, it's an upgraded version. It's so powerful, man. I love it so much. It's they just come out with the 5th version. Fedora is well, you've probably heard of that one. That's
Yeah, I've
that's a
heard of
branch
most
off
of them.
Yeah,
I play the flavors a lot.
yeah.
What happened to Red Hat?
They're still out there.
Red Hat is the professional version they sell to companies. The private user version is Fedora.
Yeah.
Well, enough of that.
Hello, 6.
Yeah, I'm.
Hi. Are you? You don't happen to
I've
be
run
watching my TV show, do
I've run
you?
Ubuntu. I've run.
Okay. Well,
You're on.
you can if you want to, but I want you to talk to my friend Randini on the telephone. All
Just
right.
keep reading up on
Because he
stuff.
just now put out a
I
plea,
haven't
and I
found
want him to
anything
tell you
really
what his
easy enough
plea
for me to
was.
use.
You want us just to call my phone?
No, well, no, just say the same thing. Just say the same thing to him you just said.
Hello? Oh, I don't know if you are seeing me. Now you're seeing me, maybe. Hey, how you doing?
Passing Moss.
I need a PHP programmer with knows HTML, PHP, JavaScript, can work with MySQL databases, things of that nature. And John tells me that you are quite the programmer. So then why don't you come out and see me then, if you're interested in a job, and we can talk it all over. What day next week would you have available?
Job offer out of the blue.
Any day but Friday.
You have a clean cut?
Why
In
don't
the
you come
box.
out next Tuesday?
Magnavox box, probably.
I'm in Arden. Whereabouts are you located at?
Get a saucer. Are you going to stay or are you going to run?
You got saucers here,
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I thought maybe you could tell us a little bit about what's coming up
Okay. Well,
on
I can get directions from
On Mount Dungeon.
John
Yeah, and day
here.
after
I'm
tomorrow,
assuming
etc.,
to
all
your
kinds
house next week. Okay.
Well, tonight
so let me do that then.
on
We'll
Mount
wrap it
Dungeon
there. I'll
is the
do that.
Holiday Childers episode.
And then I will get your phone numbers.
Oh, yeah?
and
Yeah.
I will call
Holiday
you back
Childers.
and let you
at
know
11
what time
o'clock?
Tuesday.
At 11
I'll
o'clock,
let you
right
know.
here on this station.
Okay.
Holiday Childress is going to be appearing on Mount Dungeon with a guest star
Well, I'll
being
host
his
the
son
company, and,
Sebastian.
It'll be
Uh-huh.
just
Oh, yeah.
various
So we have the whoops
Uh-oh. You know what that is?
420 roll.
It's time for the 420 roll.
All right.
420 roll.
420 roll.
Okay.
I'll continue this later.
Keep them reefers rolling.
I don't even know if I can
Don't
hear
borrow.
you.
420 rolls. Time. 420 rolls.
My goodness.
Number 6.
So I will get directions from him and stuff.
Okay, well, you can keep talking because.
Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to try and compete with the alarm clock conversationally.
Good.
Well,
I'll do a pitch when you're done with the 420 roll.
all right.
I'm assuming I hung up. I think
Okay,
I'm pretty sure I
okay.
did.
And we're getting ready to roll it into 420.
I hate that thing.
Any moment now.
Don't do it.
Okay.
All right, I'm leaving.
That's not it. That's not it. Okay, well, the 420 roll will be here as soon as I get my.
Feminist chicks dig me.
Why on earth did I put that on there? Okay.
Hey,
let's
what's
go
up,
back to
Kurt?
that. Okay.
How's it going, Randy?
Oh
there.
man, I tell you what, I think it done went. So, about 9 o'clock.
Kurt,
this
don't run
morning.
off because I've got.
I'm coming.
No, he's moving
Okay.
over.
Oh, you're
About
coming over
9
here.
o'clock this
Okay.
morning. It just,
All right. Well, now let me see if I can go back to here. Okay. No. Okay.
but
There
other
we go.
than
There
that,
we go. All right. Now, wow.
Well,
So how on
what are we
earth?
doing about the
420
server?
roll?
The fact that it
Hang
is too
on,
low,
number
and then too
6.
high, and then not you know,
Number 6,
volume.
number 7. Here we go. 420 roll.
I don't
number
know.
7.
We're
Here we go.
we're learning
That's
slowly
what we wanted to
by
talk to
trial
you
and error.
about, but we're
Wasn't
gonna,
sure
okay, but we're
if
gonna
there-
do it
if there
on
was a solid
TV.
solution, or
Now it's gonna be.
It probably
time.
is. I think it's
Time.
lots of little
just lots of little things.
irregularities, not just one main
Well, that's-
thing.
Sure.
Hey, that's the way it goes, you know.
Oh, sure.
Always something new like that. At this point, is there any ETA on getting it fixed, or is it pretty much a?
It
Trial
doesn't.
and error.
It just seems to
Trial
be
and
a
error.
few shows, and like for Mount Dungeon, for instance, their last.
It's a 420 roll.
precious heart. I can't sleep at night. No, I can't sleep at night. No, I can't sleep at night. Yeah, I can't sleep at night. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you. So please, nobody wake me from my. 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 Nobody wake me from my dream. Won't you wake me? Won't you wake me? Won't you wake me? And I'm still standing in the rain. And you always told me that you really, really love me. When I look up in the sky and ask the Lord, tell me why. Ask the Lord, tell me why. I still feel that you love me too. And I still feel all my wrong. You can feel very precious heart. And I can't sleep at night. No, I can't sleep at night. No, I can't sleep at night. No, I can't sleep at night. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you. There's nobody to wake me from my.
See, the problem with the Tea Party is that after a couple hours it turns into the Tea Party.
See, I said that.
Yeah.
But you say it, of course.
Because I'm so kind and congenial.
I'm trying to be like that too. I scare people.
Yes.
You should talk about your hats.
I was going to talk about my hats actually. I need to get some more lubricant in my throat here. It's starting to go wonky on me. And for this song, I'm going to need a throat.
Indeed, a throat, you say.
A throat, my kingdom for a throat. I don't have a kingdom, so I guess I can't
throat.
trade.
You want
Get
a
your eye
throat,
drops.
do you? You want a throat.
How much is that cost if I?
Hello.
Hey there.
Hello.
I buy it by the gallon, and they send me a couple of these things and a couple of medium-sized ones.
Oh.
You can go down
So how
to
did the
Ingles
baby
and
go
buy it by
last
the
night?
12-ounce.
Went well.
Good.
I don't think we'll ever be able to do a better
Oh
episode.
dear.
But it shows tonight after wallpaper, so
What is this?
Okay.
stick around.
There we go. There's something
I'll be there.
Do you need
I
cable
don't
to
know
get
what I'm
this
doing anymore.
channel?
Let's
Yes.
see.
We don't
Channel
have
20.
cable. We don't have cable at the hospital.
Okay, why isn't it there?
Sounds like a hostile
Okay.
environment.
Good enough.
There's
Where?
this hostel.
You wanna talk to him?
Remember I was talking to you.
Let's see.
What?
Remember I was telling you about that
What's that one?
half price. I mean,
Trying to
good.
debate if I should go.
The rate went over the tunnel.
Well,
$286 a week.
I got
I'm paying $172 a week.
tonight.
So I think I got better.
Yeah, I think you did too. Plus, you probably couldn't climb that hill yourself.
Nah.
That hill makes my hill look like nothing.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Take this chair again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can block your view very easily.
You just moved from the chair that had you a little bit in the view to the one
Try
that
to read
didn't-
that
didn't
box.
for the moment, but
It's written in Chinese.
all these
Oh,
things are variable.
Bunga Kinga
Well-
Handa.
Okay.
I wanted to take a moment to plug my hat project.
Okay.
Stick into the mic.
There was Micah right there, but the people are over here. I have my own little knitting project through the Asheville Homeless Network. They buy most of my yarn, or sometimes it gets donated.
You can sit here.
And I have a few examples here. I give them away. If you're homeless and hatless, please contact me. Go to AshevilleHomeless.org, and the phone number and address and all that. If you are hatless and not homeless, then you might be able to procure one of these lovely handmade hats through a donation.
Model one.
And if
Yeah,
you
show one. Yeah, look
Put
at
one
that.
on your head, man. Or I'll do it. How's this?
well, you're off camera, so
Well, put me on camera then.
it's not my job.
Express?
See, I'm
I have no idea.
here. Put one on, man.
Well, at any rate,
It was given
I
to me
do
to bring
custom
along
orders.
for that already.
Pick your color. If we've got it, or if you want to buy it and give it to me, then I'll make it. But like I say, donation to Asheville Homeless, or if you are homeless, they're free.
OIA.
That's right.
Oh,
I don't know.
out in Asheville.
Out in Asheville.
Out in
How we
Asheville.
doing on
I've
T?
never
We're
heard of
running low.
So
on
just
that.
exactly how many papers does Asheville have?
Who knows?
Oh God.
Oh,
So we
It's
got
the
T,
local.
we got the Times.
one thing I said when I
They call it
got the Express.
The only daily paper is Citizen
LGBTQ.
Times.
What does the Q stand for?
that
Okay, now what are we gonna do? You're gonna do an original tune.
Yeah,
is that
I
right?
have an original tune here. I hope I can do it since I'm down to an 11 string here.
Okay, here it is. Don't forget to sing the words loudly and.
I do my best.
mic on the book.
Well, this is a picker, so I won't be beating on my guitar like
good,
usual.
Good. Okay.
I'm not really warmed up right now. But
Well, warm up a little bit. That's okay. Take your time. Warm up.
came out of tune too.
I'm gonna bring you down, and I'm gonna bring like Matt and I up a little bit. Were you and Six able to work out something?
Yeah, I gotta get directions from you to his home. I have to go
That's gonna be a trick. I used to live there, but it's still gonna be a trick.
This is some product placement.
There you go. Yeah. I think you should model that one you were modeling.
Which one's I modeling?
Put it on and slide yourself into the view of the camera.
Which camera?
So that
This
you-
one or that one?
Yeah, just slide up to the table, and there it is. Look at that. Nothing could be finer than a little toe-headed guy in a toboggan cap. All right.
All right. I look like Robin Hood.
Yeah, right.
Prince of Tides.
Right on. Right. But after you wear one for a while, I'm sure it starts to fit your
I
head.
stretched it
No,
out, man.
no doubt.
Only
Are you about ready on there, or what? You just tell me when you're.
I guess I could go.
You feel warmed up? I'm not trying to go for it. I'm not trying to push you here.
This song is called Blood Love. All you vampire freaks out there should like it.
Oh yeah?
Go goth.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah. All right. Go for it.
You lay in your lover's arms, feeling the lust rise ever warm, helplessly captured by her charms, knowing your life is past. Wet, wet is your silent pain, life drains slowly from your veins. She will love you all the same. Darkness will fall at last. You rise now from your bower. New blood moves through your tower. Plunge yourself into her flower. Wet unto wet we pass. Mouth melds to tender skin. Feel her blood now flowing in. Know that others would call it sin. Laugh as you both cheat death. Rise fed in heart and flesh. Feel life flow now, strong and fresh. Yours and her souls now do mesh, breathing her every breath. Climb now to the dark, dark night, ever higher in your flight, growing in your unholy might. This is the life we cast. You lay in your lover's arms, feeling the lust rise ever warm, helplessly captured by her charms, knowing your life is past. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
You know a song about seagulls?
I don't have any seagulls. Isn't that a little catchy? Almost medieval in tone.
Yeah. Now, what do you think? Do you think that that song was objectionable? Or
Yeah.
I picked up on it, but I don't think it was. I mean,
Yeah.
you did? Okay.
well, he said some mean, some might not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought it was a good song. Did you think it was a good
I
song?
did too. I love the melody to it.
Really nice, huh?
Really nice.
Very,
Very nice.
very,
It's like he said, it's medievalish type.
Right. Yeah,
music.
so,
Yeah,
sort of,
absolutely.
so slightly green sleeve-ish. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Which I
Except
always
it's
like.
red sleeves.
Red sleeves. I always liked. Well, you know, I like stuff
Big green
from.
sleeves for us on there. If you can pick that.
I'm wearing blue sleeves.
I know your
Pick blue sleeves.
Your blue is really good. I'd like to do an
good
experiment
blue.
right
It's a
now
fine
and
blue.
see which is better, our blue background or his blue shirt. You know.
They both worked pretty well when you
So-
ran before.
So let's see what comes up here.
That
Okay.
camouflage look.
Okay.
Well, they're both working pretty well.
Yeah, they both look
Tie-dye.
about the same.
Let's see. What's
Look tied up. Ooh,
Even the
I
blue
like
in
that
my
one.
shirt is.
The one before.
Okay, well, what is going on here? What happens is I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Oh, I've got it all backwards as can be. That's why. Well, there's something. Ta-da!
There we
Now,
go.
let's see
Now,
which,
lift your arm up.
which is best. As I suspected, his shirt is better than our blue background, as you can see.
Lift
You
your
see what I
arm
mean?
up.
His shirt is our machine keys into the color of his shirt better than it keys into our background.
So we should have got the blue a little lighter.
Calls for a paint job.
Well, I've been suspecting that maybe we should have gotten the blue a little lighter.
Well, I had a lighter blue, and
Well, maybe we ought to still try. You still got it, or
No.
it went away?
it went away.
That's a shame. Yeah.
It is a shame.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to tell the people.
And it was less expensive than this blue here.
Whoops.
Tell them, oh, okay.
This blue here was.
So they don't
We'll do
think
that.
I'm just
Okay.
Something I'm gonna try and do in Mount Dungeon this Saturday. I want to Friday night borrow one of the Glow Lady's blue sheets that she throws over her table when she does her show. And I'm thinking for a change of pace, I want to do the interview for Mount Dungeon this Saturday, wrapped up in a blue shawl, so my face is showing. No explanation, just asking, the same questions and everything. Just I'm gonna do that this Saturday if I
I
can.
think this
Matt's
is the first time that
Yes.
I have done the tea party that was estrogen free.
I think we got our explanation for that a few minutes ago too.
Oh?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, I missed it.
There you
I
go,
think I
Moss.
missed it.
Moss, look.
You wasn't-
I like the one
He
before.
wasn't sitting there
That
and he said
one.
he got a phone
That.
call from.
Not that one.
Ah,
I think
The poster edges.
oh, that was Glow.
I don't know. No, I have a guess of who it was.
Okay, I shouldn't have said that anyhow.
No.
There's the shirt again. Mom,
There, my shirt.
put your arms down. There we go. Feminist dig.
In the blue paint's defense, though, he has more light shining on his shirt than the blue background does.
Yes.
It looks
However-
really nice.
However, he's very close to the door frame right there.
Oh yeah, I see it. You're right.
And I can make the
You're
door
right.
frame go away and him stay there.
You're right.
So.
That is bizarre.
I am now the Invisible Man.
That movie, I love the original version. Did you ever see the original? I guess not.
Probably did.
He just
How original are you talking? 1950s?
30s, I believe. He was just a man trying to figure himself out, and then Kevin Bacon ruined the whole thing with all that CGI crap.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to grind my axe.
I found, I didn't even watch more than the beginning of it. It was on TV once, the Kevin Bacon version, and that struck me as the one of the most improbable movies I ever saw. Not the whole you get a shot, you turn invisible, but the government has somebody working on it, has had success with primates and rabbits, but they're gonna cut the funding for that anyway. It's what? No, you shot up a bunny and turned it invisible? Here's $1 billion. Go with it.
Here's about $100 billion.
Oh, what? The soldiers become mentally unstable when you turn them invisible?
Oh, well.
That's fine.
Yeah, here's $100 billion more.
Send her to Iran. Yeah.
It's great. We parachute a bunch of mentally unstable soldiers behind enemy lines.
A bunch of unstable invisible
Yeah.
men
Brilliant.
with no return tickets.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Yeah, no. That funding ain't getting cut. No, I don't think so. No, Congress, no. That gets some serious
if the
black
families
budget money
found out
right
that
there.
they became mentally unstable, there might be some backlash in Congress.
Yo, well, never mind the fact that they got turned invisible. I mean,
Well, they don't mind invisible. That's special.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know my head was that big. People tell me I have a huge head, and now I don't know who it is.
Just
That
think about
that
it,
was
TV has
actually a
over 10
topic
pounds.
on Millennium Man.
I'm gonna wear the hat again. What's that?
Millennium Man? What was that?
Wasn't
Which
that-
one was
It was probably one of the few movies that they actually let Robin Williams act all the way through. It was
Oh, you mean Bicentennial Man?
Bicentennial.
Yeah,
yes. I'm sorry. Brain fart, old age,
Old.
whatever.
Bicentennial Man. That's where he was the robot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
thought
was
that
an
was pretty
exceptional
cool.
movie.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I never saw it.
I really liked the ending. What a twist.
Yeah.
Really nice.
But yeah, that was one of the themes of the movie. Whatever it was we were just talking about.
I like a lot of Robin Williams films.
I think a lot too often he is such a big name that they just let him go for large sections of the movie and just mug. And I don't really appreciate that. If I wanted to watch him mug, I'd go to one of his comedy shows.
Yeah.
Well, 1 hour photo he did. That was a strange.
That was a very strange movie. I really enjoyed the fact that they put him in it because we got to see a side of him that I don't think we've ever seen.
Wasn't the guy?
Ever seen it anymore.
Wasn't the guy from Office Space the boss?
Yes. I believe so. The boss from Office Space was his boss in that too. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Don't kill anybody, okay? I don't know. I don't know how it goes. I like my hat.
What do you think of that effect? You like that one? I think that works well.
Ooh.
What camera am I looking in? This one? Or that one?
It's more the one you're facing.
That one.
We need, you know what that reminds me of?
change
Clock
that.
hand. We need a picture of some clock hands that you can put over like that and it just sits there and just ticks.
Mm-hmm.
And goes around like that.
That's right.
I have enough ticks
We
in
enjoy distorting wallpaper projects and turning wallpaper in. Now we've got like wallpaper sort of out in the room with us. It's like live, like it or not. Here, it went away.
What happened?
It went away.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
back. It's going to do other things, which it will.
It's got a mind of its own.
It does. It really does. You just don't have any idea. You have no clue. It really has a mind of its own. As time is wearing on
Not
now,
right
it's
now.
about time for us to start telling people that things are more like they are now than they ever have been. Right? And Randini wants to say that.
Right now it's in private.
I know.
If you're looking for something, it's always in the last place that you'll always find it in the last place you look. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I was trying to think.
didn't find
when
it,
You're always looking in the last place you find it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What goes up must come down.
And it's a scientifically proven fact that if there is something moving on the TV screen and noise coming out of the box, people will sit and watch it.
And let's talk about the fact that we have a mind-blowing lineup of late-night TV here on URTV this evening. Because this evening, we're going to have Mount Dungeon at 11 with Holiday Childress and his son Sebastian, with the youngest ever guest that's been on Mount Dungeon. After that is going to be The Wallpaper Project, which is known for its mind-blowing visuals. And after that, we have the second episode of The Baby, which is the latest late-night show here on URTV.
Is that true? That's tonight?
Yeah, well, that's what Kurt said, so...
Okay.
And of course, don't forget about from 7:30 to 8, the Trail Explorer, which is an awesome show.
That's
And from
right.
8 until 9, Sound Off Bunkum with me and Richard, or Richard and myself, or Richard and I, however you're supposed to say it.
You and Richard.
And I don't know what comes on from 9 to 10, but
Baywatch.
Baywatch.
not on Channel 20.
Not on Channel
I'm
20.
sure it's playing somewhere.
Bing. No.
Well, if we send Rapid Ralph out to the ocean, we could do Baywatch there.
Yeah.
That's right.
He'd just sit there with his camera looking at the ocean and
I
watch
know
the
it.
bay. You know?
I know it. And you know, it might be a really nice show. Yeah. You know?
I watch it every time he comes on. I don't know what it is. If I catch him, I'm just stuck right there. It's just like, click. Oh.
Right. You can't believe that somebody really did that.
Yeah.
You're like,
Not only that, but he manages to make it work.
618
yeah. He gets away with it.
post.
He gets away with it.
Well, he does. He
dot
does.
com.
Well, it helps that Ralph is
Technically, you
knowledgeable
could
about
sign
the
up now,
area
but I'm
and
not
can tell
officially
all
open
sorts of
for another
stories
2
about
weeks.
what it was
They'd
like
be good
back
if
in
you,
the day,
if you
too.
wanted to sign up because you have.
I mean, the fact that Ralph has the local knowledge, I think, helps a lot.
Oh yeah, that's all. It's always good. It's always good to come in with a educational aspect. And
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
really
that's
the
the
best
way I
part.
look at it. It is
The brown one.
educational. There is a slice of history you're getting there.
Right,
So
for real.
Do I look like a...
Well, it's supposed to actually go down on your head.
So, I want to ask you a question that you might want to talk
No,
about live
not
on the
like
air.
that. Now fold
Who's
up
on your
the
Saturday
edge.
show?
This Saturday I
It's
have
supposed to cover your
Matt
credit, which is
Hebb,
the main
who
thing,
owns
yeah.
Caffeine, is going to come on, as well as Gordon Smith, who writes for Screeny
yesterday-
Hooligans blog.
What was you telling me yesterday then?
Yeah.
It's something I want to line up down the line.
Oh, okay. I thought
Maybe
that was
I'm
this
having
Saturday.
No, it's not this Saturday. I want to line it up down the line.
Oh, crap. I thought it was this
I'm
Saturday.
stretching
Nope.
these out.
So,
That's
Richard,
all right.
you were correct. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard was correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, not this Saturday.
All right.
Got mandolin.
Well, I'm crazy to come over and see your operation. I need to talk to
I
you
am at
about.
6. Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
can't give that out, can I? Can I
No,
give that
no, probably not. You can write it down for me. Did you already do that
I
one
don't
time?
think I have.
Do you have a card? Do you have cards
I
yet?
don't have them yet. No.
I was out there the other day, and
Yeah.
he has space to throw a party.
Here, you want to put it on there, maybe?
It's
Is
got the
there
big
enough
freezer
room
of
in
ice
the-
cream and everything.
Do you have a freezer of ice
He has a
cream?
freezer of ice cream.